And we're trying to make your home stand out. And by that, I mean that we're going to make it smarter. And we're going to make it smarter because we want to give it an interface so that your house can tell us how much power energy it's consuming. And by doing that, we're going to help you by selling the service, of course, to lower your monthly energy bill. That's pretty much it. But how will that work? Now, the issue now is that at homes we have a lot of devices. Some of them talk to each other, some of them don't. Some of them will start talking to each other because manufacturers will do that in the next few years. But we have a lot of networking protocols on top of that. So that makes it difficult for anyone trying to hack, like the guys that just did with Arduino, to actually connect and make sure that you know everything about your house. So a lot of people do a gateway that actually takes care of that. We will talk to your gateway. We will talk to all of your gateways, no matter what manufacturer they come from. So maybe your gateway gives us already power information. Maybe your gateway is embedded in an appliance or talks to an appliance. Or your gateway is pretty much your smart meter. And we're going to connect all that. And we're going to work above that. And we're going to give you a multi-vendor interface, an API, and the service that goes with it. So the idea here, you can see the live thing over there. I can show you how it would look. We have real-time consumption. We have device per device, current, monthly, and total consumption. We have year energy consumption. You can change you zoom in, you can see whatever you need. You can pretty much understand what's going on with your house or with your individual devices. What device is consuming what now? You can see that. And the piece de resistance, right? We can help you save money. How are we going to do that? We're going to shift your peak demand here to an off-peak time. And by doing that, in this example, we just saved 33 cents just by checking two devices, two appliances, shifting them to a different time. Can you imagine how much you're going to save every week and every month and every year? It's amazing how much you can save if you do it for all your devices. Your water heater, your dishwasher and your clothes washer. You don't have to do your laundry at 6 p.m. You can do it at 9 p.m. when the current is cheap. Now, anyone with an electricity bill can use this and can benefit from this. I don't know how many million of households worldwide, but there are roughly 250,000 in the EU. 80% of them will have smart meters by 2020. That's a mandate. And with the rise of electricity, then we can help you. First, we can give you the information, make you aware, so you can start switching on and off things by yourself. But then, we're going to guide you. We're going to tell you which exactly is the best way to do things. And we're not going to stay there. At some point, we're going to help you act. We're going to do it for you. We're going to interact with your gateway and tell it to shut things off or move them to different times. So, why can we make money out of it? Because nobody has done this API, as far as we know. We may be wrong, but we haven't been able to do that, and we know how to research these kind of things. From 30 possible competitors, only 3 do control, and only 1 closes the loop. And we are going to make money from the API, we're going to make money from the utilities, and at some point, when things are mature enough, we're going to make money out of residential users. What's next? Something very solid in 3 months, something almost full in 12 months. And we're 3 guys here. We're not serial entrepreneurs, we're serial researchers. And we can do this for you. So let's act.
Literally they're going to use the resource in the best way.
So, if I'm going to save 10 euros a month, how are you going to convince me to invest and hold that infrastructure in your service?
I'm not going to sell you the infrastructure. You're going to connect your infrastructure to my
But
service.
I need to invest in the infrastructure to be able to use your service.
That's true. But by the
How much do I
infrastructure
have
is
to
like
invest in the smart home meter in order
the
to use your
infrastructure
service?
is usually $200 to $300 per household if you're going to connect 6 to 8
My
items.
experience says that smart home installation is at least $5,000, at least.
I'm not talking about complete smart home installation. I'm talking power metering and control. The smart meter, the power utility company is going to take care of it. You are going to take care of the things that go in your house, and we're going to do the connection between what the smart meter tells you that is available, lower prices at different times, and what you can do with whatever appliance you have in the house.
More questions?
What are we watching here?
What
This
are you
is
watching here? Oh, right.
Data that it's actually, I mean, it's not live, we're not having anything connected here, but it's actually historical data from a house that gives us real life usage. And that's where we got the numbers
So
from.
this is a prototype.
This is a prototype. This is the dashboard, and of course, when you show it to the user, you're gonna have your nice colors and interfaces and very flashy. And the way to understand things is going to be much more, I guess, less technical.
When you said that you're going to move something to a different zone, you're going to say, for example, do your laundry instead of now
Yes.
do it at a different time.
If the peak hour ends at 7 p.m., don't do your laundry at 7:15 or start it at 7:15. And if you want to do it by just pressing your button yourself, that's fine. If you want me to do it for you, I'm going to give you the rules and
How long have you
the
been
control.
working on this?
The idea has been running in our heads for quite some time, but this has just happened. And the whole API idea was through the discussions with the mentors this week. Yes.
So, yeah, I'm not quite sure I completely understand the whole thing, but my gut tells me you guys are onto something, and that you got a team that can execute. The
Yes.
question, I have one question and one comment. What are you guys gonna do on Monday morning, when you wake up tomorrow? What are you gonna do to drive this idea forward? Because y'all have day jobs, I'm imagining, right?
Yeah.
Can I just give
I'm a
myself
professor
away
at
as
the
an
university.
American?
These guys just finished their PhD, so yeah, we
Okay,
do
so
have a
good is
job.
the enemy of the great, right? Constraints are your friend, good is the enemy of the great. What are you going to do tomorrow to make this happen? Is my first question, and I'll follow up before you answer with a comment. I happen to have connected with a guy that invented the smart grid for the U.S. He just sold it to General Electric for somewhere around $1 billion. If you guys are serious about this idea, see me, and I'll connect you with him to see if he can advise you.
Great, that's what we need, because these are the types of people that we will eventually sell to, the integrators, right? The Ciscos and the Oracles and the Microsofts and the whoever wants to get into this business to help people control their houses, and maybe the big appliances. Now, the next step, I kind of skipped through it, but what we are missing now is the interaction with the people that give us the data, right? So we're going to start trying to capitalize on that. Find people to help us manage our relationships with the big players.
Before the three of you guys walk out of this building tonight, you should have very clear next steps. Who's going to do what, by when,
Well,
no bullshit, let's go.
They're doing the coding.
Yeah.
I'm doing the talking, so I guess I'm going to be the one. I'm going to be the one going to the customers first, to the
Thank you very much.
giving us information.
Thank you very much.